a.m. in the morning now. Well, this morning, I'm glad I had a peaceful, pleasant bus ride this morning. But last night, it was kind of chaotic. They had a guy that got on the bus. I mean, well, actually, um, there was a man in a wheelchair on the bus, and then there was a lady that was accompanying him, and she kept on like she couldn't keep still, and she kept on like her bag nearly got close to bumping into me, and I think she was a perp trying to do that on purpose, you know. I had to sit in a seat I didn't feel comfortable with sitting in, and then afterwards, excuse me, I just stayed there. But then um, they had another man that got on the bus. He had a walker, and then there was a man that accompanied him, a guy that was perping with the red boxers, and I forgot what other clothes he had on, um, but he was talking extremely loud and kept invading my space. See, it's not even 2 minutes in the fake Darnell Williams purpose, illegally manipulating the likes already, manipulating the thumbs up and thumbs down. So I noticed he was doing that on my community post within the past couple of days as well. Um, yeah. Hi. So I'm extremely tired and have been days of sleep deprived. Of course, again, no sleep at all last night. Not at all. I made attempts. I cannot get comfortable. And dealing with my legs swelling, and my ankle was hurting earlier. My legs hurt, and I have no way where I can prop up my feet. Um, so I have heavy pressure on my heart. Shut up, perp. And aren't you the idiot that demanded my email just a short while ago? And that's why I can't trust to give people my email, because your ass is a fucking perp. Talking about why you're not working. Leave me alone. It's none of your business. You ain't trying to help. Y'all the same ones who won't even give me a job. Now, yeah, I am working. Me writing my short stories and everything. Yeah, I'm working. Self-employment. Yes, that's what I do. Yeah, I'm working. Get the hell out of here. You know you were wrong. That's why you exited the live stream, you fake ass coward. I mean, as I said, so they're trying to mind fuck on purpose, to deny us targeted individuals jobs, and then lie and say we are lazy and don't want to work. Stop manipulating the viewer numbers. So, excuse me. Hi. So, yeah. Well, I mean, I'm glad the harassment wasn't really that bad last night. I'm surprised to report that the harassment wasn't really that bad last night. Oh wait, what? Excuse me. But yeah, um, but I'm smelling like heavy cigarette smoke and can't get rid of the mucus because people keep smoking around me. They were smoking weed heavy around me last night and also cigarettes. Excuse me. In the middle of the night, I pretty much mostly succeeded at clearing out the mucus in my chest. Nope, you're trying to human traffic me. Yeah, I mean, stalkers they're trying to traffic me. They see me at my lowest and down on my luck, and that's when they want to either make fake sellout offers or offers to try to traffic me or try to set me up or try to sacrifice me. But how you doing, Nicole? Excuse me. Yeah, everything about me, I smell like strong cigarettes. Now they trying to cause like a Charlie horse in my right calf, the calf on my right leg at the back. Um, you know, oh, I mean, my legs are very swollen, and I cannot put my feet up because I'm homeless out on the streets. Yeah, it's 8:35 right now. 25 more minutes until the library opens. Sorry for the cutting grass very close by. Stop manipulating the viewer numbers. Excuse me. So, I mean, I did not get to eat dinner last night. And so, the last meal I ate before was a small cheeseburger for lunch, and nothing else. And it was between 2:30 and 3 o'clock yesterday afternoon. And then I had nothing until breakfast this morning. Shut up. Mind your business. Go to hell. Fake perp talking about get a job I'm wrongfully banned from everywhere. How can I get a job if I'm banned from everywhere I go is trespassing? Go to hell. Troll. Damn. Imagine making a deal with the devil just to troll and harass people all day and get paid crumbs for it. Hi, Gel Beans. Thank you so much. Got 23 minutes. So they said Hurricane Milton exits Florida, but strong winds and tornadoes remain a threat. Shut up. None at all. Excuse me. People are not trying to help. Yeah, I mean, uh, they want to suggest me to resources that won't even help me. Can't even go to the shelters. And my legs are swollen and they hurt really bad. And I can't even lay down anywhere. Or I can't even put my feet up anywhere. Why y'all trying to... They got people in the comments trying to, yeah, it's freaking, flies and everything. Yeah. Yeah, they denied targeted individuals service. Either that or, well, why? It doesn't matter what city I'm in. I get treated the same everywhere I go. I'm, if I move to a different city or state, I'm just gonna be homeless there too. They denied me shelter, and it was very cold in Cincinnati, Ohio, and I was forced to have to live on the streets and getting death threats from people. I mean, forced to be on the streets in Pensacola, Florida, forced to be on the streets here. None of my family care. Excuse me. So, I mean, yeah, I did not get to sleep. How many fake new accounts y'all got? No, I'm not going to live with nobody because y'all be perps. Yeah. When people, like, when you're a targeted individual, someone offer to come, for you to come stay by them, eat family or not, you got to end up being subjected to abuse. I mean, I can't even live with my own twin sister. Hi, Mr. Zach. I'm sorry about the other night. The other evening. I thought I offended you. Excuse me. Yeah. So, yeah, and I don't want to go back to California. I want to stay here in New Orleans. I'm not going back to California. but I'm not going back to Texas. I mean, I don't want to set foot back in Texas anymore. Excuse me. Um, my throat was clear until after I ate, and now the mucus came back. So I like yesterday, like I had a muffin for breakfast and just water. Had to pay for the water, and then for lunch, I had a small little burger, and then I had nothing to eat. Yeah. So many people trying to tell me where to live, but they don't want to help me. Help me, help me. They just want to either control me or set me up. Yeah, charging for water, a whole dollar for a cup of water. And then they said that they Ben was supposed to be charging. And I'm like, nah, this might be part of the gang stalking. Excuse me. So I had a, I mean, so this morning I had a huge breakfast. Exactly. No, I'm not interested. Leave me alone. See this fake perp with the fake new account, 1 minute old, talking about Candy Grand Prix. You better stop this. Your family will not help you because you molested that 9-year-old in the closet, you piece of shit. A fake perp with the fake name Gay Z Jigger. Go to hell. And that's not even true. That's not even true. What proof do y'all have? Where's my right to sue y'all for defamation and slander? Shut up. I just said I can't even, that they got me wrongfully banned from the shelters in almost every doggone where. And you're suggesting the very shelters I'm wrongfully banned from. In New Orleans Mission, I'm wrongfully permanently banned forever from there. And they're a satanic cult pretending to be Christian and exploiting the homeless and brainwashing people. And they feel like, go to hell. A fake perp named Kiko Garcia was the second perp that tried to talk about go get a job. Yeah, when I had the money last week, I did not ask for help. My legs are swollen. I got no sleep. Thanks so much. I got no sleep. My legs are swollen and they hurt and they're trying to lock up on me. And they sit there and harass me all day. And I mean, people say do not trust to go out of state with anybody, especially female or male that you don't know. Like sometimes if it's a female, they be trying to set you up. It's trying to set you up for jail, institutionalization, or to die. Or if it's a guy, he might be trying to go to hell. I don't owe you an answer. Leave me alone. A fake perp named Gage Meanie talking about Why can't you get a job? Legitimate question. Mind your business. I don't owe you an answer for shit. You ain't even trying to help. See? They're sending the fake Darnell Williams purpose, sending trolls to harass and tell me go get a job. And the majority of y'all can't even spell. I mean, I'm disabled with certain limitations. Yeah, they need to go back to school. Hi. No, I'm not. I cannot go. No, I can't go. Exactly, yeah. They make sure I don't even last a week. Um, I'm trying to get help with at least $80 for the motel or hotel, 80 or $85 for a hotel or motel, and maybe like $20 for food, whatever y'all could spare. The Cash App is pinned. It's CreoleAuthor825. Yeah, last night they had the guy that was talking weird to me. He sat 2 seats away from me. Thank you. That's the PayPal right there. Um, he sat 2 seats away from me, and he kept on trying to invade my space. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. And he saw my big backpack, and my big backpack. He tried to say, "Oh, it looked like you pregnant with 6 babies up in there, or it looked like you carrying 4 babies, or something." He said, and he just kept on touching my bag and getting close to me and touching me, but he got defensive. Yeah, like he got the guy that was perping with the red boxers, and he got defensive when I showed him that I uncomfortable with him touching me, and then I got off the bus. And the bus driver was like, "Oh yeah, that man was sitting right next to you, huh? Oh your OC. Oh you didn't have your OCD today, huh? And just trying to be ignorant, ghetto, and messy." And that was the same bus driver that was gonna sit there and let a whole group of like almost 15 teenagers was about to jump me on the bus one Friday evening, and she was gonna sit there and let them jump me. And I need to tell y'all about that too. I keep forgetting, but I'll tell that another time. Those kids were extremely disrespectful, and all she did was freaking laugh right along. She was gonna sit there and let those kids jump me, but she tried to make like as if I'm just selective with my OCD. But like when I don't want anybody to get close to me or touch me, especially homeless men. Yeah. Like especially homeless men, they get defensive and want to fight me. Like I think it was last night or the night before, I dealt with an issue about leave me alone. And that's the fake Darnell Williams perp. So, oh, they open in 10 minutes. The fake Darnell Williams perp yesterday, he tried to say, "Well, I'm gonna call the police and send them to the library and tell them that you have 2 guns." And I'm like, "Well, I heard that's called what he's doing. I heard that's called swatting, and I heard that that's a big, huge felony crime that he can do like no less than 5 years in prison for that." But I need to find a way. I mean, if the police can track who called and find out that was him making false calls. But yeah, they want to. Yeah, you saw that video, huh? Yeah, I mean, I even said this could have turned out really ugly. And they really tortured me, but kept on touching me and wouldn't leave me alone. They violated and disrespected me. And that traumatized me, startled me, and woke me up out my sleep. Yeah, and I didn't even do anything. You know, it's like they're trying to manipulate for me to give up and feel hopeless. I mean, they are torturing me so hard, and it's hard to have anyone like to be supportive or listen to me. That a lot of people, even in the so-called targeted individual community, the majority of them have sold out and fake and playing both sides. And this one website said that basically that's their goal, to try to get you to become a perp, and I'm not going to. So I guess if they can't turn you into a perp, they will kill you. Or after you turn into a perp and you disobey, then they try to harm or kill you too. You know. But I don't want to join. No more cults for Candy Grand Prix. I grew up in a cult against my will with that fake foster care. Yeah. That was the night before last at 11, right after 11:30 that they did that. And it's like, with the police is part of it too. You can't go to the cops. I mean, as I said, I talked to the police at the other library, and that motherfucker just said, "Don't go online." Yeah, and the foster mom, if it weren't for what she did and how she treated us, me and my twin sister would not be getting along bad the way we do. You know, and it seems like it's impossible to mend our relationship as twins. My twin sister picked up a lot of the foster moms. The foster mom tried to even mold all of us to be just like her. Yeah, that cult is definitely still around. It ain't going nowhere. But two of the cult leaders had died, and she looking at me like I'm crazy. But two of the cult leaders have died, and I don't know who's the cult leader now. Yeah, she had three of her own biological kids, and of course she treated them way better than she treated us. Yeah, she did. It was me, Brandy, Mark, and Wyatt, and then Sean was living with the foster mom's sister Mickey, and Sean was in and out of group homes, and that messed his mind up, and they tortured and abused Sean. And when Sean was living with Mickey and in and out of those group homes, that messed him up worse than what we went through, you know. And like, yeah, where she went? It was a black female that was standing here, and she was giving me dirty looks and looking at me like I'm really crazy. I don't know where she went. She just disappeared. But yeah, um, so yeah, I heard. Well, my twin sister told me that when the biological mom Frances gave birth to Derek, that Ramona snuck Derek out of the hospital, and that's why. I mean, otherwise, I don't know if Derek would have been put with us or if he would have been in some other foster care, you know. But then Wyatt was in a group home for a few years, off and on, and then went to the biological sister Belinda's house when we were 9 years old and he was 13. And the evil fake foster mom Adrian Felder, she did not even tell us. Why Wyatt had a friend named, I don't remember his name off the top of my head, but he called and his voice was already deep, and they were like in junior high. And he said, well, I heard he went to Wisconsin. No, I'm not going anywhere. Yeah, yeah, somebody my handler. Nope, they're not gonna MK Ultra me. Yeah, the fake foster mom Adrian Felder was the she was our handler growing up. She was, and I heard that the handler would try to get the slave, try to mold the slave to be just like them. Like the foster mom tried to force us to have her habits and like the things that she likes, and you know, I mean I guess she couldn't mold me to be just like her, and that's probably why you know why I'm scapegoated. But the foster mom was vicious, without mercy, without compassion. You know, um, shut up. Oh, look at that. Oh wait, hold up. Yeah, the foster mom was taking our money and everything. You see, there was a perp with a fake name Jail, Jail Beans, and I think that was the fake Darnell Williams perp. Wow. Wait, hold up. Oh, okay. Yeah, they can't even spell. Talking about Jail Beans. So wait, hold. Yeah, the foster mom was taking our money, and the foster dad Al, um, yeah, he used to whip us a lot and do strange things around us. But then by the time of seventh grade, we had a foster stepdad, but and we didn't like him. He, I mean, so wait, what's the other question? Oh, how did I get away from foster mom? After being in college for some time, and then yeah, I eventually got my own place. But then the foster mom still tried to control me after turning 18, and I was in my 20s. She would still treat me like a child and try to control me. Yeah, basically, yeah, because the she had, and Wyatt and Mark had more knowledge about how the foster dad Al passed away. They had more knowledge about it than we did. And in the foster dad Al, I believe that man was a blood sacrifice. I believe he was sacrificed. Yeah, she had tight control over us, but she hated us. She hated us. Yeah. Um, she blood sacrificed him, and then the foster stepdad. It seemed like she was trying to kill him too, but multiple times. But the foster stepdad, the foster stepdad, he was on her side. Hold on, right quick. I'm gonna come back. Excuse me. Gonna put my stuff up. No, she went to the military. Ow, 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 my leg. Oh, damn. Hold up. Oh, I'm coming. Oh, I'm coming, y'all. Oh no, I got cramps in my legs, cramps in my calves. I'm coming. I'm coming. My legs. Yeah, I had to get away from the quiet part. I put my stuff down. But yeah, we were 9 years old, and Wyatt was 13 when when he went to the biological sister Belinda to Wisconsin, to Milwaukee. And oh, wait, hold on. So yeah, I'm getting like Charlie horses in my legs. I think they hit me with weapons, putting Charlie horses in my legs, and they're swollen. The foster mom raised us in Gretna, which is part of New Orleans. Gretna is part of New Orleans. The foster mom didn't identify with being Creole, but she considered herself black, but she didn't look black. But they supposedly mixed with a lot of Native American and Irish, along with black, and I don't know what else. Yeah, we were calling her mom growing up. We were calling her mom. She wanted all the credit and brownie points for herself, but she was extremely possessive, and she would get really jealous or angry when like especially when we got older and we started to get more curious. She would get mad if we were to question anything about the biological mom, Frances, like the Adrian Felder and Frances Grand Prix. They did not get along, or they didn't like each other. Well, of course, so the foster mom like put all kinds of stuff in our head to brainwash us and make us hate the biological mom, Frances. You know, and then before the biological mom, Frances, passed away, I felt really terrible. Yeah, and my twin sister even said the foster mom set us up for failure. But my twin sister followed in her footsteps with the abuse and everything. Like, when you see, they blocked her from doing so. They said her rights were terminated from seeing us when we were 2 years old. But, I don't know if I guess she tried, But the biological family, for us to bring it up, they hate for us to bring up or question anything. I didn't find out till in recent years that they said that the biological brother, Pete, had lied on the biological mom, Frances, because they were arguing, fussing, and fighting. And then, so Pete set the biological mom, Frances, for us to get taken away. And they said that the SWAT team came and held the biological parents at gunpoint to take us away. And I'm like, why y'all didn't tell us this? If we try to bring anything up, the family, they get really mad. Probably, yeah. But like, they told a lot of lies on the biological mom, Frances. But when she was alive, she told a lot of lies too. You know. Right, and she voluntarily gave them up to the foster care system, and I heard they got adopted out. Yeah. Oh, they censor your comment. Yeah, it's very messed up. And I mean now, I mean my twin sister, like when I went by that Airbnb right before Wyatt's funeral, the day before Wyatt's funeral, my twin sister came out the house and said, "Bitch, what the f you said about my kids and everything." And it's like, well, I mean, I thought it wouldn't be the time, um, for her to talking about be what the f you said about my kids, and she come out and acting like she wanted to fight me, and then she threatened to kill me. And I was wondering, like, I was really confused why she did that. I mean, because I thought I was coming over there, you know, to try to make amends with the family and try to bond with the family and try to see, to try to prepare to go to the funeral for the next day. None of the stuff that they put me through, I didn't expect any of it. I didn't expect any of it at all. Like, everything was a shocker. They had a perp that asked me how much money I needed for donation, and they didn't even donate or help me out. Yeah, fake perp named Down Under asked me how much you need and didn't even help me out with anything. Yeah. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. All right. So I mean, like, my twin sister, she gave the kids to some man that she thought was a Christian, and then he supposedly did the M word the guy did the M word to McKeithen, and she ended up making it like she was devastated or something, or shocked about it. Excuse me, but she's not mad at that man. She's not mad at him for that. She'll forgive him, but she will make straight up lies on me and stay mad for decades. I can't comprehend it. That she's the harshest and most abusive towards me, and making it like, because the foster mom put it in her head to believe that I have a problem, or that I'm the one with so many problems. So, oh wow. I'm not interested in that. See, they're trying to make sellout offers. Excuse me. They're trying to make sellout offers. Oh, okay. Yeah, this fake perp named Golden Dragon said, "I practice black magic and dark voodoo witchcraft, and I can show you how to survive." No, thank you. I don't. No, I'm not even going to say thank you. I'm not even going to say no, thank you. I'm going to say hell freaking no. No. Not why y'all trying to make satanic sellout offers now. Yeah, I mean, like, imagine getting mad at someone and falsely accusing them of things that they didn't do, and then stay mad for years and won't forgive, but then telling me I need to let go of the past. And um, yeah, it's like but I mean, exactly. And it's like when that time, the last time, at that Airbnb right before Wyatt's funeral, when Derek tried to lie and say that I'm the only dysfunctional family member. When they're all evil, they all sold out. Mark is evil, Ramona is evil, Derek is evil, Rebecca is evil, Drunk Lady Yvonne is evil, my twin sister's evil, all them bastards. They all evil. Yeah. Gang stalking itself is a cult that's controlled and run by the Freemasons, the satanic Freemasons. Some Freemasons pretend to be Christian, pretend to be holy and righteous, and they do the devil's work, but then on social media, they be doing stuff like posting up a bunch of Bible scriptures and stuff. But y'all call me the fake one. They call me the fake one. But no, y'all hate my authenticity. They do. I'm talking about them. Yeah. But now, my twin sister said that Derek punched the baby out of her stomach. Come to find out, when my twin sister and Derek had an all-out fist fight, and they tried to drag me in the mix. And then my twin sister told Wyatt, you set Derek up to punch the baby out of my stomach. And Wyatt was mocking and laughing at that, and when he was alive. And then, so if my twin sister felt like, oh, Derek punched the baby out my stomach, then how come she don't repeatedly throw that in his face? Yeah, even my own twin sister. Like the foster mom brainwashed us to be against each other and try to convince my twin sister and everybody else to think that I have a big problem, mental problem. And it's like I can't comprehend how vicious and cutthroat my family is. Even my twin sister won't, and they make it like they got their foot on my neck and won't let up. They got their foot on my neck and won't let up. If my twin sister said Derek set her up to get the baby punched out of her stomach, and then she mentioned that there was a blob or something. She showed everybody this blob except for me that she kept in the freezer. And then Wyatt said that there was no baby ever punched out of her stomach and that baby was Ivan. And she said that the police, fake Gretna police, Officer T. Wetta, W-E-T-T-A, had rough handled her and put her and Derek in handcuffs and put them in a police car but didn't take them to jail. And she said the police had put her on the ground and rough handle her or whatever. That man, he was an older man, But all the persecution and abuse that the fake Gretna police put us through, my twin sister still defended the Gretna police against me when I got wrongfully arrested. And she got control over me by trying to be like, all she had to do was listen. Talking about all I had to do was listen. When they said that she was criminally charged for obstruction, and I wonder if she beat Tierra like that and did all the things she did, how would she just spend a few days in jail and then just go to some rehab or whatever? Or she not even gonna do time in prison, and she's still chasing after Tierra. Thank you so much. Thank you. And certain people say that they think I'm an amazing writer, too. Thank you so much. Yeah, a lot of people say I'm smarter than I give myself credit for. Well, Wyatt said that Ivan was that baby. He said Ivan was that baby, the second child, because it was in 2005, before Hurricane Katrina, and it was before she moved into that other house. Like, she was still living in those apartments at the time. And it was after she lied on me and said that I touched Raven. So if I did touch Raven, how was I still allowed to come at her house almost every day before hurricane, like multiple times, like for months before Hurricane Katrina, if it was true that I did something like that? She didn't go to the police. She didn't call the police. Yeah. Excuse me. And and I think it was 2008. She said Derek set her up to get raped. Okay, well, how come you don't repeatedly throw stuff like that in his face and stay mad at him? Derek had been mean and abusive towards me even before Hurricane Katrina. Never nice. Never nice. But I'm like, how is it him and my twin sister can act like they can be close and get along? And Derek was never nice to me. And Mark was most of the time never nice, but if he got to be fake nice, it got to put some perp in it. Excuse me. But I don't know what might have happened in Derek's life. That's my younger brother, but he's the youngest of the 5 boys, but he turned out to be like a stranger to me. I don't know much about his life. I don't know much about his personal life. And it's like, what did I do to deserve for him to just keep a distance and hate me forever, not even trying to bond with me, and I'm nothing to him? But, I mean, the day of Wyatt's funeral, no, it wasn't the day of his funeral, it was the day that my phone got thrown, later on that day. Excuse me, my twin sister rubbed it in my face about how she can get along with all the family and everything. Thank you, I wouldn't. And then, like, if it was true, why does she mock and make jokes about it and laugh about it? She's trying to call me R. Shelley. Because she said that the foster sister, Shelley, was the one who, I'm going to say, lied on me about the 9-year-old foster boy, Cody. If that was true, how come I was never confronted about it? Excuse me. Anybody can contact Gretna Police or Jefferson Parish Sheriffs, and there's no criminal record of me touching a child. No police officer has ever confronted me about touching a child. Exactly, yeah. Excuse me, and sorry for, yeah. But none of the family really ever confronted me about Raven. Or they never confronted me about doing bad things to kids. None of the family. Like Ramona never questioned me about it. They never threw that in my face during arguments. My twin sister's the only one. But like who started that rumor was the biological brother Sean about Raven, the biological niece Raven. Sean and my twin sister's husband Dwayne, they teamed up together and lied on me about Raven. And if it was true, like in 2005 before Hurricane Katrina, it was like New Year's 2005, Dwayne called me up and said that I touched Raven or whatever, and then was laughing about it. And then my twin sister had her neighbors acting like flying monkeys and third parties wanting to fight me and wanting to hurt me, and turned against me and betrayed me. And I'm like, wait a minute. I was very confused. because when she said that she didn't have time, she sent me to come over by her house on Christmas 2004, and she said that she wanted to eat her meal in peace, and that she didn't want to grab Raven every 5 seconds. And I was on psych medications and went in the room. Me and Raven went straight to sleep. And then Sean and Dwayne tried to play a prank to try to, you know, yeah, they knew it was a lie. And they tried to play a prank and try to spook and scare us and thought it was funny. And me and Raven both jumped. And I tried to rescue Raven by, you know, the fact that you know, it's like when I said I grabbed Raven, my twin sister lied and said, oh, this is proof that Candy molested Raven. I grabbed her, meaning rescue her so she wouldn't fall out she did fall out the bed, but I rescued her. I grabbed her and rescued her so she wouldn't hit the floor. He was mentally incompetent, and my twin sister only married him for the color of his eyes. I'm not kidding. She married him for the color of his eyes, and all three of the kids, none of them came up with that eye color. And she was abusive to him at first. And then afterwards, he backfired and started abusing her right back. And then he just left her. He was always cheating. You know what? It might have been with me and my twin sister at least, because I spent after Hurricane Katrina, I spent the majority of my adult life not being around with my twin sister. We spent more time away than together. And for me to deal with her once every freaking 7 years, and then only see her for a couple of days, and then we end up arguing, fussing, and fighting, and not seeing each other for years. Exactly. And my twin sister tried to pervert that and try to be like, oh, hold up. She tried to twist that. Oh, he had green eyes. Excuse me. Yeah, she tried to pervert that and twist it and lie and say that I sexually grabbed Raven. Or she lied and said I humped Raven. Yeah, all three of them look just like him. Well, not the third one, but Raven and Ivan look just like him. And at first, my twin sister was lying on me and saying I tried to kill Raven. And I was like, why she keep telling so many lies on me? I don't understand. And then that was when my niece, Monica, Ramona's daughter, betrayed and turned against me, and I didn't even get to know Monica. A lot of family members, I didn't even get to know them. But before Hurricane Katrina, a lot of the family members were using and taking advantage of me, and a lot of the family hated me for no reason at all. And Derek was narcissistically abusing me and bullying me and terrorizing me so much that I felt afraid to evacuate with him during Hurricane Katrina. He was already very vicious towards me even before. And then, Derek, he never liked me at all, but he treats my twin sister like family. But if my twin sister said, oh, Derek, you punched the baby out my stomach, well, how come she ain't mad at him forever? But, oh, they forgive each other. But, say if it was true, if Derek took an unborn life, somebody got something to be mad at him for. You hit a doggone pregnant woman. What you doing putting your hands on your pregnant sister for? Both of them violent. And they lie, and my twin sister lying saying I'm violent. Yeah, she was one of the people carrying helping to carry the casket, from what I saw on the video. And Monica was the one that hosted the Airbnb. I didn't know all the details, you know. Yeah. Excuse me. Yeah, I mean, I'm like, why they having Monica to help carry the casket, a female? But my twin sister did that by choice, you know, wanting to willingly be a pallbearer, and you're a female. Yeah, yeah. Certain family members never liked me. And it's like Ramona even admitted that my twin sister threw me under the bus and said a bunch of things about me, while my twin sister snuck and we met up with with the biological family before we turned 18. And now I'm talking about the truth about what happened. They're making threats to want to sue me for defamation. Well, y'all been lying on me for years. Where's my right to sue y'all for defamation? When you lie on me and say I touched Raven and then making jokes about it, or lying and saying I touched the foster boy Cody, and now you're lying and saying I touched the dog Pippa, and making jokes and think it's funny. I can't believe that they think that about me. I thought they would know me better than to do something like that. But then they will always demand that I watch their kids. So, I mean, my twin sister, for her to say that I tried to kill Raven or that I molested Raven, why she always demanded that I change Raven's diaper? Yeah, I think it was a satanic ritual all around. It was a satanic ritual all around. But they try to make it like I was the one who was being dishonorable. You know, and they try to make me like as if I was, like my twin sister got something to hide. And not just one thing, she got a lot to hide. I mean, I don't know if it's true or not, but I heard that Ramona got Alzheimer's disease or something, but I'm not. That's what Wyatt told me in 2022. But Ramona looked like kind of like as if she's like spaced out and don't say much. But if I heard people try to make like Ramona was able to make some funeral arrangement decisions, so I don't even know if she's really gone, you know. But Monica, I mean, they were all perping me. But from Ramona's abuse and all the things she did, you know, when I saw her at the Airbnb, I actually felt bad for her. I mean, I actually felt bad for her and wanted to cry and give her a hug and say, Ramona, I hate to see you like this. But if it was 2018 when this happened, it would have been more, if Ramona still had her old mindset, it would have been more disastrous and more chaotic. But, I mean, the fact that the fake Darnell Williams perp, or the right. No, they kicked me out. I mean, they kicked me out, and Mark threatened to call the police on me twice when I tried to explain that that was not me that made the whatever harassing comments online that was trolling the obituary. And when I tried to explain to Mark that I didn't do it, he threatened to call the police twice. And Kateria kept trying to police and control where she think I should walk. And it's like, you're an in-law. Stay out of this. This is my family, not yours. It's not your family. Stay away. Mind your business. And then you meddle in and try to fight me and demand an apology, demand that I apologize to the family for something that I didn't know about. Oh, yeah, that's what it was. Dementia, Ramona, yeah. Yeah. Um, so, like, Ramona had been extremely quiet and soft-spoken, from what I observed in the videos. But Ramona, yeah, she would used to talk a hole in your head and wouldn't let you get a word in. And, Ramona used to, like, never be quiet. Never. You know. But, I mean, as I said, Ramona had done me some fucked up things, too. Like, very messed up things. Like, screwed over me really bad. A lot of the family has. I honestly have not really done Ramona anything. As kids, me and my twin sister, we fought and stuff like that. And the foster mom brainwashed us against each other. But as adults, I haven't really done my twin sister much of anything either. You know? But it's like the way that she would just abuse and take advantage of me after, with my twin sister trying to seek never-ending revenge. Yep, they hurt me and turned me away and wrongfully banned me from the funeral. And like a couple of Saturdays ago, I almost broke down really bad because of that. And like that I'm wrongfully permanently banned from the family forever because my twin sister hiked the rest of the family to have that idea to do that to me. To my twin sister, it was her idea to be messy and insinuate that I should be banned from the family forever. And so, like, I'm supposed to take the word family out of my vocabulary and out of my mind, that I deserve to be punished with no family. And it's like I'm sitting here trying to psychologically, mentally, and emotionally process that. But as I said, like, before Wyatt passed away, my twin sister helped Wyatt to speak lies against me about Blake. And I'm like, why would y'all do that? Why y'all doing this to me? Oh, wait, huh?
Listen, do you have your ID on you?
Huh?
Do you have your ID on you?
My ID? Why?
Because I was trying to get like black and white.
Oh, no, I can't do that. Oh. Oh, wait. Oh, it was daytime when I went over by the family. Oh no, that was my biological Aunt Yvonne that slammed the door in my face back in December, like December 29th or something like that. It was my biological Aunt Yvonne, the one that slammed the door in my face and said she didn't want to be bothered. And it's like, what did I do? Like, in 2018, Yvonne, my Aunt Yvonne, she told me she was drunk and she was yelling at me, telling me, you have no family, you have no family. It's like they've been trying to kick me out of the family for so many years, and I don't know why. Exactly. I think she sacrificed Wyatt and was mad that she can't get me. And that's why she's trying to make me look bad. And she's still trying to sacrifice me. And she tried to do a fake video. Excuse me. Oh, that female right there? She was trying to ask me if I had an ID. Yeah, it was that same female that was giving me dirty looks earlier. She was giving me dirty looks earlier, and now she wanted to ask me for my ID, um, so she could go buy a Black and Mild. No, I can't do that. Oh no, there was a different female that at the library just now that asked me for my ID, but oh, um, but oh no, the lady who closed the door in my face and said she didn't want to be bothered. That was my Aunt Yvonne. That was my Aunt Yvonne that closed the door in slammed the door in my face for I mean for it was a few days after Christmas that my Aunt Yvonne slammed the door in my face and said she didn't want to be bothered. No, like, I mean, I didn't even get to ask, why do you treat me like this? Why my twin sister rubbed it in my face and said that Yvonne and Rebecca were happy to see her for Wyatt's funeral. But why they hate me? And whenever, throughout the years, whenever Rebecca see me, she avoids me like the plague and treat me like an alien from outer space. And my twin sister, when I was living in Los Angeles, she took that opportunity to feed the family with a whole bunch of lies about me. She even spread slander to my neighbors about me. Had my neighbors starting to do cruel stuff like putting smushed dead birds or animal doo-doo on my front door and going in and out of my gate and twisting a knob off my gate. And people were entering in and out of my house while I was gone. I would wake up with cabinets open. So these gang stalkers were doing break-ins and mail tampering and all that, especially when I was living in Los Angeles. I didn't know what the hell was going on. I never got to live with Yvonne. I never even got to live with the biological mom, Frances. The only family members I got to live with as an adult were Pete and Mark. I technically never lived by Ramona either, but just spent a few nights by her house, spent some nights by her house, but never really lived with her, never really resided with her. But as an adult, me and my twin sister never lived together. Can't you believe that? Me and my twin sister, Brandy, never lived together. And after Hurricane Katrina, I stayed by my biological nephew, John, who was another perp. That's the biological sister that's deceased, Belinda. Belinda's son, John. I stayed by him. And Wyatt told John and Riri and the kids how to gang stalk me and how to trigger me and how to do cruel things to me and stuff after Hurricane Katrina, because they, lied and said that I left the family for dead during Hurricane Katrina when actually I tried to get Wyatt and his girlfriend to come with me. And they refused to come with me, but I could not take Derek with me because Derek was terrorizing and being abusive and mean towards me for nothing. Derek was just so mean to the point it was frightening and traumatizing for me. And then Wyatt, he would be like, well, you need to be more scared about that out there. I lived in Los Angeles 4.5 years. But that wasn't until a few years after Katrina, 2011 through 2016. I lived in LA. I tried again in 2018, didn't work out. Yeah. So then, Wyatt started a false smear campaign and lied and said I left the family for dead during Hurricane Katrina, and that wasn't true. I tried to get them to come evacuate, and they didn't want to. And as I said, Derek was being so abusive, and I couldn't take him with me acting that way. And then after I left and evacuated, the police threatened us if we try to go back in town and get the family, Yeah, well, I blame the foster mom for that. The foster mom put us against each other. He left her for my twins. I'm sorry, my words not coming out. Sleep deprivation. Toya, she left Wyatt for my twin sister. At first, she was with Blake, my cousin Blake. And then after she was with my cousin Blake, then she was with Wyatt. And then my twin sister stole Toya away from Wyatt. And then they feuded for a long time with each other. And Toya was physically abusing and beating on Wyatt and my twin sister in each relationship. But I don't think she ever put her hands on Blake. I don't think she could put her hands on Blake because Blake was, he said he was 6'2", and he was a very tall, big, huge guy. You know, but Toya, she beat my twin sister bad enough to put her in a doggone domestic violence shelter. Yeah. But another thing that kept the family so dysfunctional years ago, even now, so many family members start false rumors about other family members unprovoked for no reason at all. Um, and sometimes it'd be like the sickest rumors, like what the hell is wrong with y'all? You know, but the stuff that's true is what they get mad at. Exactly, exactly. Yeah. And then I don't know if it's true or not, but when the biological mom Frances was alive, she tried to make it like as if Derek and Sean was with her, and that I had been with her. No, none of that's true. And she even tried to lie and try to say Mark was sleeping with Toya too. Like no, but Toya got a new man in a nice ass car. Toya definitely sold her soul and practiced witchcraft and black magic and voodoo and all that. But it's like my twin sister wanted to get at Toya and her sister and her mother. They were all part of the fake IDMR cult. And my twin sister was trying to force Blake and Derek to join too. I don't know about Raymond, the biological nephew Raymond, but yeah, she was trying to force, and Wyatt even said in 2014 that my twin sister was trying to force him to go back into the fake IDMR cult. You know, I'm never looking, and she was trying to force me back into the cult in 2011. They tried to hold me hostage when I went there in 2011 in Los Angeles and Riverside, California. That was my last time I ever went back to the fake IDMR cult. No more cults for Candy Grand Prix. Yeah. So it was insane, just wild, you know. But like, how can, like, if my twin sister stay mad at me and won't forgive me, or Mark stay mad at me for years and won't forgive me, because I said the family gang stalked me, and which is true. But okay, my twin sister, she pulled a gun out on Wyatt in 2014 and it lied in stages and switched her story up so many times. And then after that, in 2015, she had an all-out fist fight with Mark and put Mark in jail. But oh, they're gonna stay mad at me forever because I wrote an ebook that does not sell. And I even offered it for free, and nobody wants to read it anyway. Nobody really reads it. And they're mad at me for putting out an ebook, you know, mentioning that, you know, my family's gang stalked me and they're part of the gang stalking as well, and I have no one to turn to That first ebook, I didn't even mention names, and they all got mad at me, talking about they want to file a lawsuit. Yeah. So yeah, Toya ended up with some man, you know, and ended up with a nice white Volkswagen Passat, Volkswagen car. I didn't even know she knew how to drive. If she's supposed to be so mentally off, slow, and retarded her damn self. Thank you. I'm glad I got out too. My twin sister thought she was hurting me, but she actually did me a favor because she lied to the cult leader about me, and he was abusive towards me. And that's when I really woke up. I woke up. And I was already researching the Illuminati and the New World Order and all that. Oh, when I got out of the cult and exposed it, oh, she was furious. She was furious. Oh, she was so doggone mad. Excuse me. Yeah. And would try to lecture me for 4 hours, trying to tell me off about myself, and trying to degrade and criticize me for 4 hours. I mean, you think you're better and think you're teaching me some things, but you're brainwashed. I'm talking about my twin sister. I can't teach her any lessons. I can't teach her the truth. I don't know if the cult has something to do with her thinking she's better than me. But when I was in Pensacola, Florida, taking the bus one time, there was a lady that told me that it is common for cults to treat you like a non-family member if you don't conform, you know. And I've been working on a short story series of a fictitious cult, you know, and I want to work on some novels and to illustrate, you know, how cults operate. Well, my twin sister challenged me and dared me to call him after she slandered me to him. Oh, my twin sister, she still believes in the cult. She still believes in the cult. But she's scared to leave. But she thinks she's a tough bully towards me, but she's scared to leave the cult. Excuse me, she's scared to leave the cult. And so she sent for me to call him after she told him lies about me. And he yelled at me and told me that I'm a satanic spirit and a demon in the body, and that he knows exactly who I am. He said, I know exactly who you are. You are a satanic spirit. You are a demon in the body. I have nothing to say to you. Click. Now, like, what Holy Spirit figure would act that doggone arrogant? He's an abusive narcissist. Well, now he's deceased. Robert Harris from the fake Idea Mark cult. And, you know, what? Wow, that's insane. Excuse me, that is insane. Yeah. And I heard a lot of cults participate in sex trafficking or human trafficking as well, and labor trafficking. It's like a lot of cults are tied to different types of human trafficking. And it's very dangerous. What? Yeah. Yep. Stockholm syndrome. And the foster mom, yeah, my twin sister's still in the cult. And the foster mom ran her household like her, as if the foster mom was her own cult leader, running her household like a cult. The foster mom ran her own household like a cult and was her own cult leader. And I was trying to say that New Orleans mission homeless shelter, I'm wrongfully kicked out and banned forever. And they are also a cult. Like, they feel like, in order to get a decent meal to eat, before that, to go to New Orleans mission and check in, they snoop through all your bags and take all your stuff away from you. And then, yeah, yep. And so my twin sister is part of two cults because the fake IDMR cult is one cult, and then gang stalking is another cult. So yeah, that's two cults. And the fake IDMR cult was founded by someone who was a Freemason. The cult leaders, they're Freemasons. Yeah, but we've been in that cult since little kids. And even during my teenage years, I kept trying to break the mind control and didn't realize it. Trying to break free from the mind control. Didn't know what was going on. But I started resisting and didn't want to go to the fake IDMR cult meetings, the sessions or whatever. I didn't want to go. And I used to daydream a lot, trying to pass the time. A lot of times it was unintentional. And they say it has to do with being traumatized. Yeah. Excuse me. The foster mom was her own cult leader in her own house. And everybody was terrified. Like the foster mom, Adrian Felder, she would pride herself on being 4 feet 11 inches tall. I'm 5 feet 2 inches tall. And men who are 6 feet 7 inches tall were frightened and afraid of this lady. This lady had everybody scared. She practiced the doggone voodoo and witchcraft. Yeah, for the foster mom to raise us in a way where she can condition my twin sister to think she's better than me. Exactly. My twin sister's like all in, fully devoted. That she would put a cult before her own twin, or put strangers before her own twin. Yeah, I thought I was the weak one because I've always been emotionally sensitive. About 2 hours, 3 times a week. So that was like 6 hours a week. Plus they had some extra stuff that they would do to keep us, giving all our time to them in different ways. There's fake auxiliary class, fake Sunday school. The cult has something to do with, the cult mocked Jesus and they mocked Christians. The cult was Masonic and they mocked Jesus and they mocked Christians. And I'm like, oh, so they lied to us. Yeah. Oh, wow. Oh, what, everybody's scared of you too? Or it's the other way around? I wouldn't have thought you were that short. Yeah. Excuse me. To be so little like that, everybody's scared of you. The foster mom was like 4 feet 11 inches tall and 98 pounds, and everybody's freaking afraid of her. Can't y'all imagine that? The foster mom used to have all these statues and pictures and stuff around her house. Like, she was like deeply into the occult and associated with the dark side. And like, she was interested in like reptiles, especially snakes and lizards. She was associated with the dark side. Yep. And then her son Joe, well, my biological brother Derek was supposedly like a gangster version of the foster brother Joe, with physically abusing and beating on women and everything. And the foster brother-in-law Brian, foster sister Shelley's husband Brian, physically abused and beat on kids. But I'm glad he never put his hands on me. But he choked the foster boy Richard. And he tried to tell Richard, "You're gonna be somebody's punk and somebody's pretty boy in jail." And oh wow, yeah. Excuse me. Well, you might get offended if I say this, but a lot of Christians are against the Catholic Church and feel like the Catholic Church is a part of considered the whore of Babylon in the book of Revelations. That's what a lot of Christians believe. That they believe that the Catholic Church ain't Christian or biblical. Oh wow, I see. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm really tired. I'm gonna talk for 5 more minutes, and then I'm gonna go back to my little spot and be back on later. Yeah, but I wish I could work on some more writing today, but I don't know how I'm gonna feel later on. I'm really tired, and my legs are swollen and they hurt. And my left ankle was hurting, and my calves on both back of my legs were hurting, trying to lock up on me. But good thing the harassment wasn't really that bad last night at the sleep spot, you know. But I still could not get any sleep at all. But I'm so tired. Oh, I see. Yeah. Shut up. See, they won't even let me block this perp. Okay, they did. Yeah, fake perp named J. James. Probably the fake Darnell Williams perp. Oh, Jehovah's Witness, they're cult too. Jehovah's Witness, Mormons, Seventh Day Adventists, they're like the three top major cults. And yeah, they will always target me to try to get me to try to recruit me. The fake Jehovah's Witness and the fake Mormon cult. But I don't deal with the fake. I mean, I don't. I don't. I haven't. I mean, they don't try to recruit me anymore. The fake Jehovah's Witness cult, they be gang stalking, and I cuss them out every time, every chance I get. They even try to perp me on my doggone birthday, or me and my twin sister's birthday. My legs are swollen, y'all. Please help me. I'm tired and days of sleep deprived. I'm gonna be on here for like 3 more minutes and then gonna get off here. Excuse me. So I'm gonna try to get me some rest and work on some writing. I want to. I'm planning to work on some writing. I thought I was gonna get me some sleep last night, but I didn't get to. Yeah. Yep, I hate cults. I really hate cults. So I write short story series, and like this short story series is about a cult, a fiction cult. And then I plan to work on a couple of novels about it too. Um, but I write a lot of other short stories about a lot of other different topics as well. Yeah. My sleep deprivation in the homeless situation is keeping me from pursuing and achieving more writing goals and stuff. That church must have been a Masonic fake Baptist church. You don't need to pay for salvation. Those were fake churches. Now, those ought to be called the frauds and scammers. But people are scared to speak out against the fake pastors because they falsely glorified as the man of God. And a lot of Baptist churches have the Freemason symbolism on the side. You got to go hunt and look for it. Like almost every church in Gretna, where I grew up at, almost every church is Masonic and got Masonic symbolism on the side of the building. Yep. So I'm gonna get off of here right now. Um, I'm so tired, y'all. Days of sleep deprived and tired. Little to no sleep. But I'm gonna come back on here later. I love y'all. I tried to live stream a couple of times last night. People hardly came in the chat, and the perps were messing with me really bad. So, but thanks for listening to me. I love y'all. I'll see y'all in a few hours. All right. I hope y'all have a good day at work, school, wherever y'all gotta go. Bye-bye.